What's up, guys? Saku Foxheart here, and welcome back to the Fox Den. I'm glad you guys could make it, and I hope you're having a wonderful day, because we are getting back into the fortune-telling wonderful game of Grotto. So, without further ado, let's get into it, guys. So, last time I think we went to sleep, we helped the trader. She took that boy and traded him away, I'm guessing. Oh, you're new. Who are you? Nice to meet you. I am Saku. Nice to meet you. What's up? Let's talk. You may have, heard about us, the Love siblings, and our life is in your hands. They must finish each other's sentences, which is why it's like that. Interesting, I like that. You guys are kind of cool. What's up? Let's keep talking. Keep going. Yes, yesterday night, the good-for-nothing thing who had escaped from their cage broke the cage where the killer hunter was kept and handed him down to the first peasants, who took revenge by killing him. Or now the peasants want for the good-for-nothing to replace the first hunter as the people's new chief. Ooh. But that was yesterday night. Many moons, many winters ago, after our late chief spent a night loving us in our hut, the good-for-nothing came to us, but they didn't want love. They wanted blood. Only I have the right to love the one I love, they said. From that night on, our late chief never came back to the love hut. Even during our annual mating night, where every one of us loves every one of us to bring new kids to the place we live in, the good-for-nothing made sure our late chief loved no one but him. Silence. But that was many nights, many moons, many winters ago. Yesterday night, after the peasants asked him to be our new chief, they came to us and made a promise. When I rule, you'll be ruled out. Ooh, that sounds kind of rough. We know he's coming to this cave as we speak. Please choose not the good-for-nothing. Oh, our lives are in your hands. You don't put that on me.
People are stars of meaning, and the only thing that mattered was whom you gifted them to.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. So they're not here anymore? Am I giving them advice, or are they just gone? Nope, somebody's coming in. Okay. Hello. You two. Both of you together? What? Are they getting married or something? What's up, you two? Most people think I should be chief. Well, some others think that the good-for-nothing is actually good for chiefing. By many means their own pack of hunters, which has decreased lately. The hunter who killed a peasant has paid with their blown blood. Stop! An old hunter who was supposed to fulfill their last duty disappeared into the woods for reasons unknown. That was me. Stop, you good-for-nothing! There's also the Love siblings, the smith, the leather worker, and the hostler, the pigster. Who's on your side, huh? A bunch of peasants, the food giver, the herbalist, the songster? That's why we agreed on letting the stars choose who between us will lead the people, soothsayer. Oh, no. But I won't let you choose out of personal liking, stranger. I know you despise me. I don't actually despise you, though, man. The star's verdict will be determined by our own opinions on the most important topics about the people. For example, the elders and their last duty. Our cruel tradition forces our elders to kill themselves when their bodies become useless for their life duty, which is that's kind of messed up. It makes me think of what was that show on Netflix, The Vikings? It was a comedy show, but that like they want them the older men to kill themselves, and they're like, "Nah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think I'm just gonna go out in the woods." Makes me think of that, but yeah, it's a messed up thing. Yeah, it's not cool. Cruel. Last duty is merciful, both for them and for the rest of us. This way, their spirits bless us all, and their bodies don't waste the people's scarce resources in vain. I will honor the tradition of last duty, just like our late chief honored it. I'd rather honor the experience that our elders built up throughout their lives. Their bodies may be useless, but their advice may help younger bodies better fulfill their own life duty. It's true, there's a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. Last duty must be ruled out. Elders should live till they decide they no longer belong in this world. Okay, switch. I have to decide between the two. Well, let's ask Chiefy, man. Chiefy's always nice to have a little bit of advice. Throw them bones! Okay. Chief, what you got for me, man? Give me something good. Come on. The experience of an elder is precisely what makes them choose last duty, as I did. Yeah, but you don't have to kill yourself, man. What's up, dude? Red face. Elders live, elders die. Life is paramount. See, no need for that, my dude. See, I like that dude because he always says life is paramount, but then he looks like a demon. And it sketches me out. Just a little, it's on the sketchy side. I want to try to get that. It looks like maybe an elephant or something, but I'm just not sure how to do it. I have this too, and then I have one more over here as well. So I have 3 more that I have to get. I just don't know. Let's try that real fast, see if we can't get something new, and if not, then we'll just pick from the things that we do have. But I have to pick between something that can be interpreted between the two of them as to pick one of them, so I don't know. Or rolling together. Maybe one could be tempered with the other. I don't know. It's hard to say. Ah, we got something new. What is this? What are you? A 4 falling back over the volcano, drawing a red burning dress over its open breast. Lava drains the clouds out. Awakened volcano. I don't know. No! I don't want to give them this. I want to find something that is, good for both, you know what I mean? Breeding, blessed. Everything catches eye will become prey. By the point of the sword. So head so high. Its mouth spits in the darkness. Thoughts of danger pierced it to become its skull. Fortune comes into those who seed lilies. Their necks break even the driest soil. I like the lily in this occasion, I have to say. I like the lily. It would either be the lily or the frog one. I'll teach you how to be like me, said the frog. Give me your legs, the tadpole replied. But I feel like that could be, bad or whatever. But the lily sounds like the best choice to me. We'll see. He's probably gonna hate it though. He always hates it. Am I giving them both their own separate? Give any constellation to the first hunter to preserve the tradition of the last. It's not. I just have to decide on them. Oh man. Do I keep the tradition as the same that it's always been for this community? Or do I uproot it and change it? I like what the Good for Nothing wants. I like that she wants, you know, everything to be good. I like that she wants the elders to live to decide what they want to do with themselves. Like, that, to me, is fantastic. I'm gonna go with her just because I want to go with her. I'm going with her. Thanks for privileging experience, Soothsayer. Now let me lead the discussion to people whose knowledge we could also use strangers. Our late chief said that strangers should be welcome among the people as long as they were useful. However, strangers are not like us, and they end up causing trouble, like the despicable liar. The very collars we both are wearing were first carried here by a stranger. True. Strangers bring wonders from abroad, making us richer. There are many tribes out there who have contraptions and inventions that we have not. You know, interconnectedness of the world. You know, globalization. They have some upsides. They do have some upsides. That's why they're dangerous. How do we tell the merchant from the spy? The trader from the invader? I mean, it's the gamble you take, my man. If the stars choose me, no stranger will ever cross our walls or compromise our safety again. Should I rule, I will foster all kinds of exchange with strangers. They will all be welcome. You want me to choose between them again? Give any constellation, it doesn't matter what constellation. Which is, I guess that's why it was telling me to just switch between them like this. Decisions. I mean, I like strangers. I understand where the first hunter is coming from. I understand why he wants to, you know, caution. I get that. From the mentality of that, I get that. But also, I'm a very open person, so I don't, like, I always want to say hey to people, random people that I meet. I don't know. I'm a very open person, so it's very hard to justify the first hunter's misunderstanding of it, you know. You could take his misunderstanding, like, you just go, oh, I mean, I understand that. But then later down the line, it could turn into, like, xenophobia or stuff like that, and that's just not something that you want to have around, so. Doesn't matter which one I pick, but I'm gonna go with the Good for Nothing. And I know that the hunter hates me, thinks I hate him. I don't hate him. I just think he's too stuck in tradition. And life's about evolving and changing to the best, you know, culturally. Nothing is stagnant. Everything changes. So you kind of have to go with the punches. Thanks for privileging open-mindedness, Soothsayer. For the second time in a row. Now is the time to discuss bonding. There's nothing to discuss. Our late chief always said that bonding would only make us weaker. Because those who bond tend to favor those who we've bonded with instead of the people as a group. Then why did he took me into their hut? Why did he love me every night? They wanted to introduce bonding among the people, but did not have the guts. Mating should be reduced to a single night, everyone loving everyone. Our mating should be reduced to 2 people alone, loving each other every night. They should share a hut where they could raise the kids that come out of their bodies, if that may happen. Are you out of your mind? Kids must be raised by the teacher at the kids' hut. All strings that tie a kid to their birthing body must be cut, both meet and unseen. Bonds make us feel bonds. Bonds make us feel. Bonds make us live. And kids need live bonds. Live bonds and feelings. Bonds break the group into smaller, weaker groups. We must remain together and strong. I have to choose between the two of them again. These are rough. These are rough. I wonder how many, like, how much more there is to this game. Like, is this the last deciding factors right here? And then if it is, what's more to the game? Like, what decisions could I have made that changed the people that I meet and I'm introduced to? Like, this is very interesting. Let's talk to the chief, see what he has to say on this. He's probably going to stay with the more traditional route of the, you know, thing. But, of course, he did take the good-for-nothing into his hut, so I don't know. Bonding is the way. But it's too early, too dangerous. I knew he was going to say something like that. Boom, boom, ding, boom, ding, ding. We call it family, the cell of developed societies. We call it family, the cell of developed societies. Who is this demon or whatever that is of the instrument? I'm very curious about that. I don't know. I'm split on this, man. I'm very split on this. It doesn't matter which one I give him, so I'm just gonna grab. But, I don't know, man. I feel like we're nearing, like, a crossroads here. And I don't want it to be, like... I just don't want to make the wrong decision, you know what I mean? But I just feel like he's so stuck in the old ways of doing things that he just doesn't want to see change. And you have to at least get, you know, entertain the idea of change. You can't just sit there and be like, nah, it's not for me. Get out of here. I don't even want to talk about it. So I gotta go with her again. Thanks for privileging feeling, soothsayer. Just like you privileged experience and reason over the first hunter's backwardness. I don't mean to keep talking about the same topic again and again, but why do we need bonding for when we already have the love hut? The love hut will be destroyed when I rule. Oh, huh? Love should be restricted to those one bonds with. They who love someone outside their bonds shall face... Oh, you're getting too... See, now you're just taking it too far. Good for nothing, you're taking it way too far. Nonsense, would the love siblings fulfill their life duty then? Bonding requires sacrifices. See, she's evil too in that way. She's very spiteful, and that's not cool. I'll protect the role of the love hut and the love siblings. I'll make sure that the love hut disappears. Well, I'm gonna go with him because you're just, you know, that's not an executable offense, man. That's not an executable offense. It's just not. That's no. This is a touchy thing. But, like, you don't deserve death for that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So I gotta go with him. I'm sorry, dude. I had to... Huh. So your stars agree with me on everything that has to do with the love hut. It was about time they agreed with me on something. Huh. There's something you need to understand, stranger. Our survival depends not only on protection, but also on balancing the people who work and the people who eat. If too many kids are born, those of us who work can't feed them. If too few kids are born, when they grow up, they'll be able to feed even fewer kids. And we will gradually decrease in number and strength until we finally disappear. So that's why we've always killed the kids' surplus as soon as they're born. Jeez, that's too much. If I rule, kids will belong to the bond they are born onto. into, and the bonded ones will be responsible for feeding them. If they want to have more kids and work more to feed them, it will be their call. Plus, if they have more kids than they desire, I recently talked to someone pretty eager to buy them. Ooh, I won't allow our kin to be sold as slaves for a price. I won't allow our kin to be killed as pigs for free. That's a rough one. We are coming down to some rough conversations here, guys. Wow, that is so rough. I don't think that you should just be killing it's infanticide. You're just murdering children. You're just murdering children. Like, I'm not feeling that. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling that. It's not me. You know what I mean? But I also don't want them to be sold as slaves, man. That's messed up. But see, that's so rough. I can't just let him be killed, dude. I can't let him be killed. I'm sorry. Thanks for the privileging business, soothsayer. Just like you privileged every single one of my ideas so far. But for one. Whatever the stars say, if kids are not a common responsibility, but a property of bonded ones, it will be very hard to share foods and goods among the people, as we always did. We will not share anymore, because sharing is unfair for those who excel at their work. They should and will get more food and goods. This way, those who don't excel will work more in order to get as much as those who do. It's a very capitalistic idea there. And the people as a whole will be richer. If I rule, we will all get the same. I'll rule, and we will all get whatever we deserve. See, I'm with the first hunter on this one, man. Share it up, you know. It seems unfair to the people, you know what I mean? But it's also unfair to have people in poverty. You know what I mean? So I gotta go with the hunter on this one. Share it up. I knew that your stars would choose sharing over a race for excellence, stranger. Sadly, they only chose one more of my ideas so far, while they choose 4 of the good-for-nothings. I'd say there's only one big issue we haven't discussed yet: punishment. I'm sure the hunter here will be happy to tell you about our great and only invention. Ever since I came up with the cage for people, I've come to think it's quite a useful tool. Caging offenders gives us time to understand the offense and talk to all people involved, and determine whether the crime needs to be paid with more cage time, or even with mutilation or banishment, or, in the very extraordinary cases, execution. Cage time is a waste. The offender turns useless eating while not working, and our strength is only as good as our work. Besides, I am living proof that cages don't work. All improved cages. What's more, mutilation creates people who work slower, but eat just as much as anyone. Banishment creates enemies that may come back and attack us. If I rule, small offenses shall be paid with goods disposition, while big offenders will face execution. Let us know, stranger. Will your stars favor my views on cage time? Where will they be commonsensical? Will the stars agree with my vision of goods disposition and execution? I like the goods disposition, but I also like cage time. I don't like the mutilation, and I don't like execution. So, pick the hair. Good old hairy boy. Actually, you know what? Let's get a new one. Let's see if we can find a new one. This might take a while, so I'm gonna speed it up. All right, I'll see you guys in a second. I've already gotten that. I think that's new. It is new? Is that new? Deep in the volcano, oinks, a drove of lava drops. Ghosts from long forgotten gushing hush their prayers. That is definitely new. I have not read that before, so. Guys, we only have one left. We just have the elephant. Or mammoth, whatever it is. We'll figure it out. If they give me one more try, like I'll decide on this. What was their things again? Give any consolation to the first hunter in favor of cages, and the good for nothing in favor of good disposition and execution. See, the goods disposition is great. The cages is not a bad idea. Because you get time to think about it, and you can deliberate, and you can investigate. And then the goods disposition is, oh, you have to give up property because you did that. Okay. But then it goes straight from goods disposition to execution, and straight from cages to mutilation and execution. Like, dude. Okay. And because if she's the leader, she's just gonna kill the love twins, and they didn't do anything. The chief went to them. Like, it's not their fault. I'm going with the cages. Cages, mutilation, and execution. Cages for people are a good idea. Even the stars agree. Huh. It looks like we've covered all the important topics, and you favored my vision 4 out of 7 times. Not a smashing victory, because you only outfought me by 1. Aren't you content with it? I am not. Do you need the soothsayer to confirm my victory? I do. I'll grant your wish to be ridiculed yet again another time. Say, soothsayer, which one of us must lead the people? This is for all the marbles, guys. This is for we're getting that elephant. We're gonna consort our tools though first. Let's consort the mystical items and the old chief's bones. Okay, the world is changing. The world needs changes. Yes. The world is changing. It's like languages. Like everything, every facet of human capabilities, it's always changing. Ever changing. Nothing is ever complacent. Everything always, it's like water. Just keeps moving. Alright. What do we got, Chiefy? Tell me something good, man. As much as I loved the good for nothing, I fear too many changes would endanger the people. I mean, yeah. And the sad thing is like as soon as I make her, if I make her the chief, she's gonna murder a bunch. Well, she's gonna murder the lovers, and then she's gonna sell people off as slaves, have them be sold off as slaves. And then the other guy, he's just gonna murder the kids, and he's gonna probably kill the good for nothing. I'd imagine he would kill the good for nothing because of what's happened here. This is so hard. Let's try to figure out like this elephant. I got it! I got it! I fucking got it! I got it! I got it! What does it say? The day its feet get slower than the herd's, it will leave and seek the hunter's mercy. Could have used that for the old hunter that wanted to kill himself. Or didn't want to kill himself. Of course, I don't know what happened to him. He probably died by the animal. I don't know. I'm torn here, guys. I don't know what to pick. Like, I'm very stuck in between the two of these guys, right? I like some of the stuff that she has. I like a lot of the stuff that she has, but she's it seems very vindictive and very, it could turn to like not a good rule. And also she wants people to fend for themselves, and I gotta weigh the pros and cons. What are the pros and cons? Pros, people can have their own families, right? Children are taken care of by their families. But slavery, executions, murder of the lover because she's going to get rid of the hut, because she's vindictive because the chief slept with them, right? Him, stuck in the old ways. It's not really a con, it's just kind of the thing. Wants to kill infanticide. He just wants to kill children that are too much, like they have too much. People that are deemed useless are murdered as well. I don't know, man. I can't go with you. I just can't go with you. I can't go with you because you're too vindictive, man. You're too vindictive, and you're too willing for people to be sold for profit, and you're too willing to execute people. He at least is like, has a measure of like, you know, thinking about it. He has a measure of that. And the cage idea, to have it set up so you can investigate and all that jazz. I'm gonna go with the first hunter, guys. I know you're probably like, wow, really? But I'm going with him. I'm choosing him. But what? Have the stars changed their mind? They have. Are you content? I am, I guess. Then there's nothing else to say. I know as the first hunter, am the new leader of the people. Let the people meet their chief.
And you came for no apparent reason.
Okay.
Did you even know who you were?
No.
Were you running away? Were you trying to change? Were you trying not to? But what still puzzles me after all this time is...
Tell me your wisdom.
Why did you come to me?
To you? What? What? Okay. Alright. Sleep we go, I guess. I guess sleep. Oh, somebody's here. Hello? Who are you? What's up? How's it going? Quick, there's no time for greetings. I need to dye my head, kerchief, for tonight's ceremony. But I can't make up my own mind on the color. Which one suits me better? My life depends on it. My future, my happiness. Please give me a color quick. I have to give you a color? Alright, man. Let's see what the all soothsaying mystical items say for you, my man. What hair color you need. That is such a lighter-hearted conversation. The red plates will prevail. Okay. You choosing red because you're red? That seems rather words. I know words. That seems rather, presumptuous of you. Seems like you're trying to force yourself onto them, and I don't like it. Are you gonna choose green? I is the food giver who takes care of the barn and divides the goods among the people. Well, at least he let me know who it was. That's kind of cool. So he's a good student. Sorry about that, guys. My camera and everything messed up on there. So what would we pick for his hair color? The white hair, hurting eyes is the desert. I'll go with let's go with the red. Awakening volcano. Red. I'll go with you, old instrument guy. I have got you. Hey, what's up, man? Here you go, dude. Lava is like reddish, isn't it? I knew it! Red is my color. I'll be amazed. You saved my life. You're the best. I'm so in debt with you. I'm your pal for life. Oops, I'm late. No time to say goodbye. Alright, man. It's good to talk.
I wish I could say I had always been waiting for you.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I wish you could too. I wish you could too.
But you were some kind of chosen one. But there was no prophecy. No waiting.
Okay.
No waving.
That's okay. Not everything has to have a purpose, right?
It just happened.
Interesting. Hey, who likes bones? I do like bones. Biddity bones. Okay. Let's go rest again. Alright, who's coming down to my area? I see you. I see you. Hi. Hello. Hi. What's up, you guys? Yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Alright, guys, I think I'm going to end it there. Very, very interesting turn of events there. I was really, those questions earlier, man, it had me stuck. I was stuck on that because I agreed with some of what one would say, and then I would agree with some of what the other would say. So you're sitting there weighing the two, and I was kind of stuck in the middle between the two. I mean, I chose the one that I think will make a better leader. I didn't choose the good for nothing because I feel like she's too emotionally driven. And the hunter seems like he's a little more level-headed compared to her. So I feel like his rule will be more of a just kind of thing. But yeah, man, this game, it's crazy. It's a crazy game. I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. And like always, there will be a description. The link for this game will be down in the description for you guys to check it out if you want to check it out for yourselves. As far as I can tell, this game's all about choices, and the choices that you make might make your playthrough different than the one that I am having. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys coming down to the Fox Den. Like always, stay foxy. I love you, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy.